Hey guys, the voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in. Good morning and good afternoon to the young kaboomer. Champagne Crypto in the morning. A little late today, closer to the afternoon, but the boom continues on this, the 10-year anniversary of the Bitcoin white paper. We gave it a shout out yesterday. Today, we're going to be talking about the top 20 cryptos ranked and scored. I came across an article ranking and scoring the top 20 cryptos here by a gentleman named Giacomo Zucco from one of these crypto outfits. I wanted to go ahead and review it, get you guys feedback, and also chime in myself and let you guys know what I think about these ranks and scores from the top 20 cryptos as the rest of the boomers tune in to this live broadcast. Champagne in the morning, closer to the afternoon today. Off to a slow start, but I'm feeling strong today. Kaboom, the like buttons right now, the subscribe, the post notification bell, the ding ding. I need you caressing or molesting, however you want to do it. It's only a button, but I need you touching it right now. The like, the subscribe, the post notification bell, the ding ding. Stay tuned into the good crypto word that we spread here daily. Shout out to the boomers that are gathering right now in the population of the chat box. I see Gold Fuchsius, I see Roger Oliver, Cracky 916, Currency, Coin Compounder, Sprinkler Ninja, Cliff Martin, and the rest of the crypto maniac savages out there thirsty for blood. Although Bitcoin is trading sideways, I believe that this is a stable market. Forget about the baby bear cubs out there and hodl through the crypto winter out there. I want all the maniacs getting stronger, putting that Bitcoin on the tip of their spear, ready to claim back what's theirs. Kaboom to all the positive energy today. Shout out to Crypto Stacks, Toronto Crypto Lucian, Bobak, Ryan Shore. We got crypto maniac savages. We may have 10, 12, 15 in the box, but we're ready to stand against 15,000 of some of these NPC streams that we see out there. Definitely the boomers are standing their ground out here. We got strong men on the field. Let me go ahead and turn off these coins, turn off the kaboom, share my display with you guys, and see how healthy the coin market caps are looking today. Can I show you my screen? There it is. Kaboom. Let me hit refresh and stay tuned in to the live feed here. Live. I need you touching the buttons right now, guys. You know, we're arguably shadow banned by the MSM media. I think that Champagne and the rest of the boomers here have been put on the bad guy list. They don't want you to know about the alternative culture. They don't want you getting stronger and more independent. They don't want you handling your own private keys. They rather have you be an NPC. They rather have another man as a middleman securing your own bag. Guys, we don't need custodians. We just need more boom, and more bits. Kaboom to that. Guys, I see Sergio Castro, Crypto Stacks, and Toronto Crypto. You know, Champagne is excited daily in the morning. As we leak into the afternoon, it's nothing but a positive movement out here. Market cap at 203 billion. Bitcoin dominance at 54%. This is about the most stable that I've seen bits all year. From September here into October and leaking into November as we anticipate this backed cryptocurrency exchange that's going to be supported by ICE, the same people that own NASDAQ out there. The rumor is that things should kaboom. I'm not believing the hype. I see that normally the cryptos do the opposite of what the mainstream predicts out there. So if they're saying it's going to boom on CNBC, usually it's the opposite. Shout out to Cliff Martin, Sergio Castro, Crypto Stacks. Guys, we got boomers, savages looking like 300 by the end of the year. If you're not pumping, I need you to start pumping right now. Pull some weight and become a better man out there. Bitcoin at 63.27 and this market cap at 203 billion seems stable out there. I haven't seen things dip, dive, and slide much lower than the 200 billion out there worldwide. This appears to be the new support level. Ether at 197, losing weight on a fast out there. We're going to be talking about Ether's rank and score out there according to some crypto boomers. I want to get your feedback as well here in the population population in the chat box. It's always each one teach one. Ripple, trash bags at 44 cents. We don't even need to talk about that. Bitcoin Cash at 422. EOS at 522. Stellar, Ripple's little cousin, has a free pass that is going to soon expire out there if it doesn't prove to be a slugger out there. But I'm giving it a free pass before I throw it out the box along with Ripple. Let me know what you think about Stellar. We're going to be talking about its rank and file today as well. Litecoin at $49. Tether creeping back down to 98 cents. I think it was at 99 cents yesterday. Tether, these stable coins, guys, do you want Big Brother stabilizing your coin, or do you want to secure your own bag? What kind of a boomer are you? A victor or a victim? Cardano at 6 cents. Monero at 104. Tron at 2 cents. Dash, shout out to the Dashaholics at 153. IOTA at 45. And Binance at 936. As the rest of the crypto maniac boomers like BitPapa, Derek McLean, Cliff Martin, Cracky 916. We got boomers here in the population. Savage men waving their crypto flags worldwide, ready to stake it back down on the ground, claim back what's ours. Indeed, CryptoZilla, another high-ranking sniper. Shout out to CryptoZilla out of Tokyo, locking it down out there worldwide out there. Let's talk about these top 20 cryptos, how they're ranked according to this article here that I have shared down below. This one's on CryptoGlobe.com. The top 20 cryptocurrencies ranked by Mr. Giacomo Zucco. Who is Giacomo? He's the founder of BHB Network and the newly created B Foundation. And he recently took some time to give his uncensored opinion on the top 20 current cryptocurrencies. Now, never heard of this guy, Giacomo Zucco. I don't know if he's a boomer or not. Maybe he's tuning in, but let's see what he has to say here, published by Crypto Globe, starting with his number one, which I agree is the bits. Okay, so this is actually ranked by CoinMarketCap. So we're going to start from the top all the way down. And we're going to give you feedback on what his ranks and scores are on the coin. So he gets Bitcoin a 10 out of 10. I got to agree. I'll probably give it a 9 out of 10, being that, you know, it's a little slower than most of the blockchains. But this is the leader. Guys, you know that I'm a Bitcoin maximalist. In my personal opinion, if you're holding cryptocurrency bags, the majority of your bag, 50% plus, should be in Bitcoin. More bits, more bits, more bits, more kabooms. Little bits dropping out the ceiling out here. The name of the game is to stack bits. Arguably, Bitcoin has already become the world reserve currency, if you ask me. Right now, it maybe already creeped up. Some argue that singularity already happened. I'm here to argue that Bitcoin has already become the standard. You guys are sleeping out there. Focus on the bits. This is my opinion. 10 out of 10 for Bitcoin. Ethereum, he says 2 out of 10. He will say very, very bad for Ethereum, especially because the thing we call Ether is actually the bailout version of Ethereum after the DAO hack and the F-up. So he's very, very, very skeptical about Ethereum. This is Giacomo Zucco, founder of BHB. We're going over his scores and reviews, and we're chiming in with our personal opinion. Now, I wouldn't rank it that low out there. I wouldn't rank it that low. Although we've been seeing Ether losing weight and having trouble scaling. Vitalik, we send them all kinds of packages, and every single time Ripple intercepts those performance-enhancing packages, and they send them over the estrogen, guys, and the soy out there, guys. I see Vitalik getting skinnier, and any day now we're going to see him growing man boobs at this pace. Ether, I'll give it a 3 out of 10 out there. I'm holding the bag. Hopefully next year they'll implement the plasma, the Casper, the sharding, and all these promises that they continue to promise out there worldwide. Ripple, 3 out of... So this guy is ranking Ripple higher than Ether. Ripple is 1 out of 10. I'm not even talking about Ripple. Straight trash. I don't even want to discuss that. Bitcoin Cash, 1 out of 10, says this gentleman. I disagree. I think Bitcoin Cash, there's something there. Let's see what he says about Bitcoin Cash. That will be one, because this is an explicit attack on Bitcoin, says Giacomo, generated by an entity that tried to take over Bitcoin, the Bitmain company, and sold on a scam website which tries to basically defraud Bitcoin newcomers by selling this altcoin, which they call Bitcoin. Now, I know that they own Bitcoin.com, and arguably that website acts a little funny bunny, tries to perpetrate Bitcoin Cash as if it was Bitcoin. We know that Bitcoin Cash is not Bitcoin. Okay, it's not Bitcoin. As much as they want to push it as Bitcoin, and it may be truer to Satoshi's vision, it's not what the market decided. He gives it a 1 out of 10. I'll give it at least a 4 or a 5. I think there's a place for it out here. I think there's a place for it on Bitcoin Cash. Let's talk about EOS. Okay, EOS is bad because it's like the third scam in a row from Dan Larimer, says this article. EOS architecture is mostly centralized, which we've talked about before. Unlike Ripple and Ethereum, they don't pretend to be much more decentralized. So they'll give them a 4. Now, I think EOS is something unique. There is a little bit more centralization than what the majority of the populace here in crypto would expect. But I wouldn't compare it to Ripple out there. I definitely see it as an Ethereum killer out there. Ethereum on steroids. I'll give this one maybe a 5 or 6. You know, I'm on the Ether train. All aboard out there. I'm a believer when it comes to EOS. Kaboom the like out there, guys. Stellar, 5 out of 10. This is Ripple's little cousin. I don't know much about Stellar. I haven't seen it kaboom out there other than their partnership with IBM and whatnot. Stellar, I'll give it a sub 5 out there. Now, surprisingly, he has a high rank out here for Litecoin, 7 out of 10. Many of the maximalist friends, he says, do not agree with him about this, but he'll give Litecoin a 7 out of a 7. Litecoin is useless as money. Also, the people promoting Litecoin are not doing it by attacking Bitcoin or lying about it. Charlie Lee's a good guy. Okay, so this guy, you know, seems to be a little bit more focused on his virtual signal than the facts behind what's going on. Although I seem to agree somewhat with Litecoin. I'd give it above 5. I'm holding the Litecoin bag, so I may be a little biased when it comes to the lights. Let there be light on the crypto valley. Let it shine. I need you guys going outside at least 1 hour of your days, getting a little vitamin D there on the epidermis. And increasing your energy out there. Shout out to Derek McLean, Cliff Martin, the revolutionist, Bitpapa Adventures in Bitcoin, CryptoZilla, Silver Crypto. I see you boomers out there. I'm going to go down the list and then I'll go ahead and read off some of the comments out there. Tether, he ranks 8 out of 10. Tether's worthless, garbage. Cardano, 5 out of 10. I would say 5 or 6. I like Cardano, and I know the revolutionist out of UK, he's bullish when it comes to Cardano. We have other Cardano bulls here as well. Cardano being the first scientifically peer-reviewed blockchain, but right now it's still under development as is, and we haven't seen it kaboom out there. So I'll give it a 5 or a 6. That one I seem to agree with. We got Monero. Now, I'll tell you this one. I agree with the 8 out of 10 that this gentleman is scoring Monero with. I believe that Monero could be arguably the last true crypto out there on the market. If you ask me, the true boomer, the privacy coin out there, the ASIC resistant, the true fungible coin. I invite you guys to check out the video that I have linked down below. 5 reasons why Monero could be superior to Bitcoin. Again, it could be. I'm not saying it is. It could be. Tron at 3 out of 10. I don't know much about Tron. I was looking to get into Tron at the same time I started picking up EOS bags. And I liked both projects, but I decided to go the EOS route. Now, Tron seems to be somewhat of a competitor. I noticed that back in December, early December, the Tron volume was higher than that of Bitcoin, which really caught my attention and told me that there's something going on there. There's a lot of money and volume being moved around. So, you know, I don't know if Tron's 3 out of 10. I'll give it more of a 4 out of or 4 or 5 personally. IOTA at 3 out of 10. He says, unfortunately, it's like Ethereum. Maybe give those guys a 3. IOTA doesn't have anything to do with the Internet of Things, so they're basically matching 2 buzzwords, cryptocurrency and IoT. However, there's nothing in IOTA that makes any sense for IoT. Let's give him a 3. I don't know if that's true or not. My understanding that IOTA, the Internet of Things coin, is partnering with Audi and Volkswagen, if I'm not mistaken. And other than that, I don't know. I know that they have something different than blockchain technology. It's called the Tangle. I'm not sure if the Tangle tech is superior or inferior to the blockchain, and if it's whether it's more decentralized or centralized. I just don't know. Chime in if you know. I'm running down this list to top 20. I'm going to check out the comments right now. I see Sergio, CryptoZilla, Bitpapa, Derek McLean, Revolutionist, all dropping information here in the population of the chat box. It's each one teach one, and I'm definitely going to check out your comments in just a moment. Dash, 3 out of 10. He said he'd probably give it a 4, but he'd put it in the same zone as things like Tron, as they're actually practically useless. I don't know. I think Dash has been around for a while. This is a hybrid coin that also uses proof of stake and proof of work. They have the master nodes or whatnot. The barrier to entry with the Dash master node is high right now. We know the Dash master node is plus 100K as is right now. I think there's a place for Dash, and let's just wait and see. I wouldn't give it a 3 though. I'd give it closer to a 5. Binance, 6 out of 10. Now, we know Binance has been one of the top performers this year's in cryptocurrency. Now, I would argue that Binance, you got to keep a close eye on Binance because this could look like a centralized coin, okay? Who's running the Binance coin? Where are the exchanges exchanging Binance coin? Only one centralized exchange. So at any moment, they can play funny bunny with this. Can you mine Binance? You know, who's behind this other than the exchange out there? And furthermore, they say if regulators want to shut it down, the Binance token as a security, they probably can. So I would say this is a little bit higher than I would expect with the 6 out of 10. I'd give it more of a 3 or a 4 out there. Although they're boomers in the population of the chat box, I want to say I think it may be Derek that is definitely enjoying these cryptocurrency exchange tokens. And let me tell you, if you were dip diving and sliding all this year with Binance, Binance has done better, I think, than Bitcoin has this year. Now, how it will perform for the mid to long gunner out there, I don't know, and I don't trust centralized coins. That's just my personal opinion. But so far, so good with Binance. Neo, the one out there, formerly AntShares. Don't act like Champagne didn't let you guys know about Neo back when it was AntShares and it did its rebrand somewhere around the $11 range. Soon thereafter, it kaboomed to above $100, if I'm not mistaken. Neo being the Chinese Ethereum. It's also commonly referred to as the Chinese Ethereum. I'm holding a little baggy, maybe a little nickel baggy out there. I like Neo because it allows you to stake the gas tokens, but this one has gone kind of silent out there. And some people were saying that it was too centralized, and you know, Neo was an open source repository and GitHub, but now it's and it was just a Bitcoin fork without any modifications, they say. So I don't know. You know, it seems like ever since Ontology came out, that most of the attention has gone to that token. So Neo, I would say about a 4 out of 10. I'm still holding a little baby baggy out there. And let's see where it goes. Ether Classic, 5 out of 10. Now, it's argued that Ether Classic could do the same exact thing that Ether can for much less of a cost out there. And we do know that the people over there at Ether Classic stuck to the original vision. And although there was funny bunny going on with the hack, they never reversed the transactions. And the Ether Classic is arguably the true Ether. So I would agree with this 5 out of 10, maybe even 6 out of 10. And, you know, keep your eyes focused on Ether Classic. Maybe this one ends up surviving longer than Ethereum. I just don't know. I don't have baggies there, but I definitely am attracted to it. Neem has no rating. Neem is a silent lurker out there. Neem has been around the top 20 for some time now. No one talks about Neem, the new energy movement token, and this one's not ranked. And I'll say I wouldn't rank it either because I don't know anything about it. I've never seen a Neem holder. It seems to be just silently lurking out there. I just don't know. We got Zcash, 2 out of 10, and Zcash is another privacy token. I like privacy tokens, but the number one on my privacy token list is Monero. I like other privacy tokens like Pivx, like Dash, Verge, Zcash, or whatnot. So I would say Zcash is a little higher than 2 out of 10. Let's see if, you know, I would probably give it about 4 or 5. I don't hold any Zcash as of late, but I'm not mad at this. And then number 20, nothing below this threshold is worth considering. Let's see what's at number 20 so I can give you my personal opinion. Number 20 is VeChain. VeChain, is there privacy aspects with VeChain? I'm not sure. I'm not remembering right now. And we've had a couple boomers stop by talking about VeChain. I don't have enough information to rank this coin. And I would agree with this. Nothing below this threshold's worth considering. There's probably some coins worth considering. There's a video link down below, top 5 blockchain industries that I'm looking at for 2019, which includes like gaming tokens, privacy tokens, DEX exchange tokens, and more. So check that out. And maybe you could navigate towards one of those industries and learn more. Again, I'm just giving out my personal opinion out there. You know, Champagne is not your crypto father, not your crypto daddy. I'm just a crypto enthusiast boomer out here. spreading that good word and giving my personal opinion. The whole channel should be called My Personal Opinion, just in case there's crypto white knights, crypto lefties being triggered out there, these crypto justice warriors out there. You know, you got to be careful with these funny bunnies out there. I see the funny out there. Bitcoin 10 out of 10. Nothing is perfect, says Silver Crypto. Yeah, I'll give it about a 9 out of 10. I would agree. Nothing's perfect out there, but you know, Bitcoin is far beyond the rest of the altcoin herd here in crypto. You know, Bitcoin is #1 gunner by far out there. That's why I always say, you know, the bag is 50% or more, you know, and that's what it is. Ethereum at 2 out of 10. You know, I'll give it a little bit more than 2 out there. We see CryptoZilla 20 is the most wrong, says CryptoZilla. Right. I'm not necessarily agreeing with this gentleman, Giacomo Zucco. I just found that this article was interesting and how they ranked it, and I wanted to share it. Tezos is popular and pride-based project in France. I know Tezos at one point was one of the largest ICOs. I don't know much about it. It's, you know, it came back into the top 30, if I'm not mistaken. Keep my eye on it. What am I going to do with my Neo tattoo, says Jigger Romes. Maybe you got it too quickly. Test cooks for you. Good morning, Neo Ontology, and don't underestimate Blue Zell. Never heard about Blue Zell out there. May have to check it out. Thanks for letting us know. CryptoZilla says Neo is a solid project, but price is a question. Okay. Bit Papa says Vitalik is a hermaphrodite. You guys are funny out there. Queen's Racist says Neo gets the biggest pump. Neo is the one, says Queen's Racist. Hopefully it does pump a little bit more. I got a little mini baggie there of Neo. Let's see what where it goes to. Derek McLean says the guy was just shilling out there. All right, Derek. Neo tattoo. Yeah, what are you guys gonna do if you already got a Neo tattoo? Roger Oliver is giving ETH 5 out of 10. I'll give it about 4 or 5 out of 10. ETH is has that first mover advantage, you know, being the first platform there to offer a means to launch decentralized applications. It's something that's new and there's a lot of money behind it. And let's see, necessarily the top tech is not the one that wins the technology battle out there. It's not, you know, just because you have superior technology doesn't mean that you're going to be a market leader. In this case, I think that since they're first to market, the first mover advantage, that gives them, for lack of for another word, advantage. You know, that first mover advantage, definitely the advantage that it has. So I'll give it 4 or 5, not 2. But let's see where this goes, because we got other tokens like EOS, like Tron, like Cardano, and others that are breathing down Ether's necks. They need to do something right now. Good Thursday to D-Rock. Or no, it's Wednesday, D-Rock. Wednesday. You're a day ahead of yourself. That means you're thinking ahead out there, D-Rock. Shout out to you. Bitcoin is stable and altcoins are volatile. What more do you want, says Adventures in Bitcoin. Yeah, I mean, you know, I think at this point, if you're a cryptomaniac boomer, you figured it out already. You know, Bitcoin moves the markets. It is what it is out there, guys. If you're not believing in the bits, let us make you a believer. Let us make you a believer. If you're just tuning in, we're talking about this article over here on CryptoGlobe.com, top 20 cryptocurrencies ranked by Giacomo Zucco. We're giving our, you know, response and our reaction to this article, and chiming in, giving a little bit of our opinions as to what we think about the top 20 cryptos and their ranking. D-Rock says, is it Bitcoin's birthday already? Yeah, it was. It's today, actually. 10-year anniversary of the Bitcoin white paper released there by Satoshi Nakamoto, the little cousin out there, our little cousin, the Nakamoto family. We got nothing but Nakamoto family here in the population of the chat box. D-Rock, Derek McLean, CryptoZilla, Adventures in Bitcoin, Quincy Cliff, Silver Crypto, Lucian, Bobak, Jigger Romes. This is Nakamoto family out here. Shout out to all of my anonymous maniacs out there. Kaboom! 10 years for the bits. So 10 years since he released the white paper. I think he actually started the blockchain in January of 2009. Okay, so the first transactions, the Genesis block didn't get up and running till January, but he definitely dropped a white paper on Halloween 2008. So Happy anniversary there to the bits out there. We got 30 maniacs tuning in, 24 minutes on the live stream out here. Reed Mac says, what's up, champ? I'm pulling for ETH Classic. I got a little bag of it. Shout out to you, Reed Mac. And I'll tell you, at this moment in time, right now, ETH Classic is looking more attractive than Ethereum. Okay. And, you know, I'm keeping it at 1,000 because I have a baggie of Ether and not a baggie of ETH Classic. And I got to keep it 1,000. ETH Classic looks a little sexier at this moment. Okay. Shout out to Reed. I see you, Reed. Adventures in Bitcoin says, we be Crip walking. Let me throw a Crip walk there for Adventures in Bitcoin. A kaboom and a little Crip walker out there. Shout out to all my Crip walkers worldwide. We got worldwide boomers out there. I encourage you to drop your city, your state, your nation, your coin out there so I can represent you and give you a shout out. Shout out to my walkers out there. Coins dropping out the ceiling. I appreciate all you crypto maniacs out there. LBC in the house says Adventures in Bitcoin. Shout out to the entire West Coast. Let's check out the indicators here for the bits and see what TradingView's saying. Yesterday we're saying sell the bits. The day before it was a strong sell. It's been a while since we see a buy for the bits. And we still are at sell on the technicals here. According to TradingView, we got 16 technicals saying sell, 7 are neutral, and 3 say buy. So what this tells me is that this is more sideways trading action. I let you guys know in all my live stream this past week or 3 that I believe that we're going to be trading sideways for some time. I don't think that we're going to see a kaboom this year, guys. I was expecting one major run up, a little battle between the Bulls and the Bears here before the new year. But, you know, chances are that may or may not happen. I don't know. We may have to hodl through this crypto winter, this sideways trading through 2019, past Q1, Q2, and maybe into 2020. If you guys are not prepared, you got to get your mind prepared for that. This is what the Spartans need to be ready for out there. All my crypto maniac boomers. 2019 may be sideways out there. We've been hearing a lot of bullish news from hedge fund managers saying that Q1 is the time. But I'm not sure if I'm swallowing that pill yet, okay? Now, what I don't believe is that things are going to go much lower. I don't think things are going to drop sub 6,000. At this point, I think we're holding the line out there. We've shaken out most of the bad hands. I think that there's more people that want to buy Bitcoin at this moment than there is people that want to sell it. If you ask me, I think that there's the demand is higher than those that want to sell it. So that's what it is, if you ask me. Crypto Farmer says, kaboom, good morning. Tess Cooks for you agrees. She says, I fear you may be correct. There's nothing to fear out there. There's nothing to fear. If we're trading between $6,000 and $7,000 for another year or so, this just shows stability. The longer that the price stays stable, the bigger that we expect the kaboom to be once that occurs. Revolutionist is saying, champ, did you know that as of the December 12th, the Intercontinental Exchange, including New York Stock Exchange, will be trading Bitcoin directly? I don't know that as of December 12th. Now, I know Fidelity, I know Bakkt, and I know a lot of these entities, these large players are getting into the game, so I'm not surprised. I don't know the actual details, the dates, and what the rules and regulations may or may not be. But, you know, I've heard plenty of rumors out there. So let's see. Let's see what happens out there. We expect that to bring more capital into the game. And some expect that to cause the price to run up. But, you know, I'm a little hesitant to believe what the MSM is saying out there. So you got to be... you got to be ready, you know, keep one in the chamber and, you know, be prepared for any possible crypto storms. Like I always said in the past, have your shutters ready, your perishable goods ready, the storm supplies, just in case this thing blows south. You never know. I mean, we could take a little dip or we just may remain the same out there. But a kaboom anytime soon, I'm not expecting it. I'll tell you that much. I'll take it. And, you know, I'm definitely not negative out here. I think just we're going to be solid as a rock here. Hashtag Chevy when it comes to Bitcoin. Yep, December 12th, it's official. Thanks for letting us know, Revolutionist. Queen's Racist says, can Bakkt move the price if it traded over the counter? It can, but it would take a little longer, I would say. You know, if they bought enough, they could move the price out there, okay? You know, that's a whole nother economic question. Maybe we can get into that on another live stream. But will it directly affect the price right then and there? Probably not. But over the mid to long term, perhaps maybe, depending on how much they do acquire. Kaboom out there. To read Mac 77 dropped a little $2 there in the population of the chat box, in the tip jar out there. Let me throw a little fiat off the ceiling out here for Read Mac 77. Kaboom. I appreciate you, Read, out there. The super chat is open. Drop a little fiat out there. Read Mac set the standard. It's $2 here in the cipher. Do you have 2 on it? Don't be a broke boomer. Throw $2 there in the population of the chat box. Follow Read Mac's lead. I appreciate you, Read. Thank you very much. And shout out to guys like Revolutionists that are always catching my back, like Roger Oliver, like Rafterman. You guys are always dropping little fiat in the population of the chat box. I appreciate you maniacs that keep the energies high and keep me motivated to keep kabooming out here while we may be shadow banned by YouTube, while some subscribers may be unsubscribed, not knowing that they're being unsubscribed. There's some funny bunny stuff going on in the background out there against alternative media. We've shared it a few times here in this channel. You know, there's reports out there for some lefty organizations that's trying to vilify anybody in the alternative culture and the alternative media. We're not believing them out here. We'll show you guys that we're strong, stronger than ever. The Spartans are out here pushing the line forward, guys. They're intimidated by independent men. They don't want us to boom out there. They don't want you to get stronger and listen to Champagne in the morning. Kaboom to that. Everybody looking like crypto Spartans out here. Little money dropping out the ceiling. Kaboom to Bit Papa, another high-ranking official. He got 2 on it. Follow the lead out here. Read Mac got the 2. Bit Papa got the 2. Don't look like a broke boomer. Throw $2 there in the population of the chat box. This one goes to Champagne, Baby Champagne's Formula Fund out there. We appreciate you, Bit Papa, another high-ranking official that's been rocking with me for a while now, for months, so probably even a year plus. I appreciate you, Bit Papa, always booming with the population out here. Adventures in Bitcoin says, yes, if you were subbed to me, please check that out. You still are. Adventures in Bitcoin, I believe you're a YouTuber as well, and I remember you mentioning in another live stream that you've had some people unsub from you out of nowhere out there. So that's what it is. Kaboom! Roger Oliver, let me throw a bomb for you. There you go. Roger Oliver, another crypto maniac boomer out of Belgium with the 2 pounds. He says he's got it too out there. I appreciate you, Roger Oliver, showing love. And Revolutionist just upped the ante. He's got 5 on it daily, it appears. Kaboom to the Revolutionist out there in the United Kingdom. He says Cardano will crush Ethereum. And I can't seem to disagree with you out there. Cardano seems like a potential boomer. I'm just waiting for those dApps to be up and running. Everybody shout out Revolutionist out of the UK. He was mining on the Z9 Mini for a while, until he decided to sell his Z9 minis and buy more Cardano. Keep us updated on your movements out there, Revolutionists. And thank you again for the 5 pounds. Now, he just upped the ante out there. Everybody now has to have at least 5 on it. If you don't got 5 on it, then you can't come into the session out here. It's what it is. Adventures in Bitcoin says, yes, I get 3 subs and then lose 5. It seems like it's happening to a lot of the boomers out there, Adventures. It's not only you. Rogers with the ha ha ha. Shout out to Roger out there. And Adventures at Bitcoin saying the revolutionist word. Indeed. A little fiat off the ceiling. Let's check out the Bitcoin charts out here. 31 crypto maniacs strong out here. It's a small group, but a strong group. Quality over quantity all day long out there. You guys are definitely playable characters, unlike some of these NPCs out there, these strawmen, these tin men, these cowardly lions out there. We need to expose them to the fraud, the hoax that is the Wizard of Oz and the Emerald City, aka the legacy financial system in the Fed Reserve. I encourage you to check out the video I have linked down below, NPCs and the hidden symbolism behind the Wizard of Oz. Only together, in toto, can we reveal the fraud out there, kaboomers. Touch the buttons like Roger says. Click the like, guys. the subscribe, the post notification bell, the ding ding out there. I need you caressing all the buttons. Bit Papa says, nice fiat rally, boomers. Indeed, I appreciate if it's $2, and even if you guys are broke out there, you know, I'm just playing with you maniacs out there. I know sometimes, you know, things may be up, things may be down, and I appreciate all the love. Even a comment out there letting Champagne know that, you know, I'm encouraging or whatnot, because I feed off that energy. It's not only about the fiat out here, it's about that positive energy that each one is teaching one here in the population of the chat box. It's a crypto brotherhood that we built here daily. All right. CryptoZilla says, champs, the Wiz of Oz video is a must watch. The Wizard of Ounces, the OZs, the ounces. Indeed, CryptoZilla's tuned into the frequencies out there. Another high ranking official out of Tokyo, always stopping by and showing love. I appreciate you there, CryptoZilla. Thanks for tuning in. 32 crypto maniacs here in the population of the chat box. I'll take a few more comments and questions, but I think we hit all the beats. We reviewed this article. If you're just tuning in, the top 20 cryptos ranked by Giacomo Zucco. He's out of, who's this gentleman again? He's the founder of the BHB network. I don't know what that is. The newly created B Foundation. I don't know who he is. I'll tell you that much, but he got an article here at cryptoglobe.com. And, you know, I think it was worth at least reviewing and seeing what our opinions are. He's ranking Bitcoin 10 out of 10, Ether 2 out of 10, Ripple 3 out of 10, Bitcoin Cash 1 out of 10, EOS 4 out of 10, Stellar 5 out of 10, Litecoin 7 out of 10, Tether 8 out of 10, which I don't agree with, Cardano 5 out of 10, Monero 8 out of 10, and then Tron 3 out of 10, IOTA 3 out of 10, Dash 3 out of 10. Binance 6 out of 10, Neo 3 out of 10, Ether Classic 5 out of 10, Neem he gave no rating, which I agree. I think Neem's kind of been a silent lurker. I don't know any Neem holders out there. New Energy Movements, Tezos 3 out of 10, Zcash 2 out of 10, and 20. He says nothing below that threshold is worth considering. I disagree. I think there's some projects out there that are worth considering that are above the top 20. I don't agree with some of these rankings. I don't think Bitcoin's perfect. I'll give it more of a 9. Ether, he probably ranked a little too low out there. I'll give it closer to maybe, you know, 3 or 4, maybe even a 5. You know, maybe below 5 though, as the, you know, the route that it's going right now. It's been a while since Ether really did anything that it's just been a lot of talk there by Vitalik and friends. Ripple's trash bags. I would never rate it any higher than Ethereum. And then Bitcoin Cash with a 1 out of 10. You know, this guy's obviously a hater with the BCH, but you know, it is what it is. EOS with 4 out of 10. And you guys could check out the rest of this article. We reviewed it at the beginning of the broadcast. Revolutionist says Bitcoin. A co-founder called Tom Lee at Fundstrat predicts a $25,000 Bitcoin within the next 4 weeks due to the markets trading Bitcoin on the 12th of December. Yeah, we've seen Tom Lee out of Fundstrat's bullish predictions. We've shared some of them here in the population of the chat box in prior live streams. Like, I don't know. I just don't know. Kaboom! Out there, the Queen's races. He's got 5 on the session. Bang, bang. Let me throw the sniper out there for you, Queens. I appreciate you out there. It sounds like you're really out of the borough of Queens. Shout out to all the entire borough. If I'm not mistaken, you know, that's what it is. If not, shout out to you anyway. Bang, bang. Shout out to Bit Papa. I appreciate all you maniacs, whether it's $5, $2, or just a comment out here. It's nothing but positive energy. You know, Champagne, I don't cover the negative news. I don't cover any of that negativity. I find it easier to talk about negativity because bad news spreads faster than good news. And because of that, I rather take the route with more resistance and out there and give a little more integrity to the channel out there. We don't want to, you know, go the easy route out here. We're building the resistance, building up a stronger men for 2018, 2019, and beyond. Rock with me to at least the halvening out here, crypto maniacs. I'm here daily. Even, was it yesterday or the day before? I even let you guys know some days I don't want to be on the markets or on the networks. I think it was Monday or Tuesday. I was completely tired. I let you guys know, but then you guys come in here and catch my back, throw a little super chat at me, some positive messages at me, and you fire me up. You know, it's been a crypto winter. You know, trading sideways this entire time is not as exciting as things were in 2017. So, you know, just wait for the next kaboom. You think champagne's turned up? Just wait till the kaboom occurs. We're going to be throwing crypto party, crypto grenades. I'm going to have to bring out the entire fleet out here on the screen. Choppers, tanks, and all kinds of artillery out there. Shout out to the maniacs. I want to see the funny bunny. Derek McLean says we're throwing money like Champ is a stripper. Never that, Derek. You know, anybody throwing money like if I was a stripper, I'll slap him in the mouth, including yourself ever calling Champ a stripper out there. I don't sell my body or anything like that, so you better watch your mouth out there. I have some respect for Champagne. People are throwing money at Champagne because they respect Champagne, unlike sometimes when they throw at a stripper. So watch your mouth out there, Derek. It's all good, but watch who you're talking to. I'm a grown-ass man, never a stripper. CryptoZilla says, everybody get your weapons ready. Throw up the funny bunny, Champ. I'll throw that funny bunny for you, CryptoZilla. Darren Haig says Cardano ADA will be big, stay low a bit longer to fill bags, but get some Apollo. They're going places. Ooh, Darren, we've had some Apollo shillers out here. Okay, Apollo shillers. I'm not believing the hype when it comes to Apollo. I checked out the site. It looked a little funny bunny out there. I'm not going to go ahead and co-sign that. D-Rock says, take care, Champ. Gotta go. Thanks for the show. Thanks a lot to D-Rock out there. Derek McLean says, LMAO, I'm just messing with you. Hopefully out there, but, you know, ain't nobody calling me a stripper out here. I'm not, you know, I'm not stripping for nobody out here. I'm not, you know, the love out here is, we're definitely not whoring ourselves out. So, you know, watch the mouth out there. A little respect for Champ. Bit Papa says we tip Champ for energy and knowledge, something strippers lack. Bit Papa knows the deal out there. We're creating men out of mice out here, okay? And we got to get stronger out there. So, you know, sometimes you got to put people back in their place. There's some ways, you know, we don't compare the boomers to strippers ever. Okay, Kaboom, CryptoZilla said. Darren Haig says respect. Yeah, it's all good. I mean, if you're an Apollo boomer out there, you know, I'm not against you. I happen to check it out. It just didn't attract me. So, you know, I'm going to give it my personal opinion, but, you know, it is what it is. Champ is alive and well. Strippers are dead inside, says Bit Papa. Indeed. Derek McLean, true champ is a man, not no stripper. It's all good, Derek, you know, but, you know, I got to correct anybody telling me things that I'm not agree with. So it is what it is. It's all good, Derek. It's all good, man. We got 33 maniacs here in the population of the chat box. We've been streaming for about 41 minutes out here. I'll take a few more comments and questions. Again, I shared this Crypto Globe article out here, gave my personal opinions, and so did the boomers there in the population of the chat box. We had a couple super chats come in. The boomers showing love out there daily out there and keeping me energized with that good crypto energy. I appreciate you maniacs. Shout out to Derek. Shout out to Bit Papa. Shout out to Darren, CryptoZilla, the Revolutionist, D-Rock, Queen's Races, and the rest of the boomers there in the population of the chat box. I appreciate you maniacs. If there's no more comments and questions, I think I'm going to go ahead and tune out, enjoy my day. If I'm not back here rocking today, and I should be doing more than one video a day, but I'll tell you the truth. I mean, things have been kind of quiet here with the bits. So, you know, I don't want to go ahead and just do videos for the fact of doing videos. But, you know, I would like to do more than one video daily. I'll tell you that much. Perhaps when things start booming a little bit more, or maybe I'll do a video on another topic. You know, Champagne's into the philosophy. I'm into the other things that are going on the macro perspective. You know, whether it be strength training, eating healthy, checking out the politics. I follow the politics personally, but I don't want to get into that messy place because the politics, guys, usually the product of media and politics is sloppy, and it doesn't really build stronger men out there. It seems like the majority of people into politics in the media are complaining and whining, for lack of a better word, like little bitches. Okay, like little bitches out there. So, you know, I don't have a better word to describe it. Don't be a little bitch out there. You know, Champagne doesn't curse, but I don't believe that bitch is a curse word, if I'm not mistaken. Original Copy said, miss you, champ. Damn. Kaboom to Original Copy, another high-ranking official out there. Copy, I'm about tuning out here, but I appreciate the love that you caught us live out here. All the boomers are congregated here. We got a squadron of crypto maniacs spreading that good crypto energy. Stay safe, champ, says Roger Oliver. Take it easy out there, Roger. Nice to see you back here in the population, and thanks again for the love. CryptoZilla says little bits out there, and Original Copies with the shout out. I see you, maniacs. I'm gonna start tuning out, excuse me. And let me go ahead and show Bit Papa's comment out here, because since he's using the word bitch, apparently he was flagged. He says, if you're going to be a bitch, at least be a top, not a bottom bitch. LMAO. Shout out to Bit Papa. The Revolutionist says, Darren, I looked into Apollo and it's not 100% not for me, and it smells funny bunny. Ahado, mostly Cardano. Check Apollo scam videos on YouTube, as them guys have valid points and proof. I've never seen any of those Apollo scam videos, but just checking out the website again, it seemed like an ICO, and I'm not here to throw shade on any coin. Somebody asked me about it or mentioned it, and I just gave my response. But, you know, for all I know, it could be legit. I don't know, okay? I haven't looked into it, but giving it a cursory sweep out there, it was definitely not attractive, and that's what it is. But shout out to a Revolutionist and the rest of the boomers out there that are chiming in, and you know, maybe you're onto something, Darren, or maybe someone put you onto something over here, but it's all good. YouTube has good and bad for all. Indeed, Darren, indeed. At the end of the day, everybody's their own man, and you're gonna decide what you got to do. Champagne's nobody's father out here, so it is what it is. Everybody's gonna go their own way, and I respect that. I respect that. And that note, I think I'm going to leave you guys. If I don't tune in today, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Check me out in the morning. Although you may be turning on your likes, your subscribe, your post notification bells, and your ding dings, there's a good chance that you're not going to be notified, because Champ may be on the bad list out here with the alternative media, and that's all good. So I encourage you to go ahead and take it upon yourself to look for Champagne in the morning out there. On that note, I'm out of here. It's the voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's biggest cousin, cryptography's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in.